Minneapolis police are investigating 4 separate shootings. The most serious one happened just before 9 last night on 34th and Penn Avenues North. Police tell us a young man was shot in the stomach while riding a Metro Transit bus. He was in critical condition and went into surgery at North Memorial last night. We do not have a condition update this morning. No arrests have been made. Around 4 yesterday afternoon, police were called to the 3200 block of Minnehaha Avenue. Officers found a woman with a gunshot wound to the leg, but she is expected to be okay. And about an hour later, police say a man was shot in the leg at 7th Street and Hennepin Avenue in downtown Minneapolis. He too is expected to be okay. Finally, last night, a 4th shooting victim showed up on North 25th Avenue with a gunshot to the hand around 9. No arrests have been made.
Authorities are calling the death of a young boy in Sherburne County a freak accident. On Tuesday night, 5-year-old Edward Mahalik was playing on a hammock with his siblings in his family's backyard. One of the trees the hammock was tied to suddenly gave way and fell on Eddie. Tom and Melissa described their son as an easygoing, full of love and adventure kid. And as they grieve, they want other families to know about unseen dangers in a seemingly ordinary backyard.
We weren't vigilant about taking care of the dead tree that the hammock was tied to, and just that hesitation has now brought us here. Brought us to this point.
Now, the Mahaliks say Eddie's siblings saw it happen, and the tree just barely missed 3 of the children. A GoFundMe page has been set up for the family to help with funeral expenses. We have a link to that on our website. All you have to do is go to WCCO.com/links.
A wrongful death lawsuit has been filed following the deadly explosion at Minnehaha Academy over the summer. Receptionist Ruth Berg was killed in the August explosion. Her mother and daughter filed the lawsuit against CenterPoint Energy and Master Mechanical, asking for $50,000 in damages. It claims the companies made critical mistakes while moving gas meters that day, and the workers ran away to save themselves. The blast also killed 82-year-old custodian John Carlson, while 9 others were injured. Master Mechanical released a statement saying it would not discuss the lawsuit while the investigation is still underway. CenterPoint Energy says it will respond within the legal process.
A central Minnesota animal shelter is asking for help after thieves stole its outdoor kennel runs. It happened late Saturday or early Sunday morning at Central Minnesota Animal Care and Control in Sauk Rapids. Thieves ripped 16 to 25 large fencing panels from the outdoor kennels, leaving the dog runs in ruins. Paint sprayed over the security cameras kept the criminals out of view. It's likely at least 2 were involved because the steel panels are cumbersome and heavy.
Walked in and went to start letting dogs out and opened the door to the big run area, and there was nothing in there. It was empty. Now that I don't have my play areas, my dog runs, I can't exercise them, which affects adoption.
Now, since the kennel runs were not permanent structures, insurance won't cover the loss, so the shelter is trying to raise up to $9,000 to help replace all of these panels. We have a link to their GoFundMe site if you'd like to help.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has made his position known on what players should be doing during the national anthem. Goodell said yesterday that the league believes players should stand and that it's an important part of their policy. However, he would not commit to making a rule stating players must stand for the anthem. The commissioner said about half a dozen players are still protesting, and the NFL will try to get that number down to 0.
A new study suggests children in lower-income families spend more time watching TV and using electronic devices than kids in more affluent homes. Common Sense Media tracked the viewing habits of more than 1,400 children age 8 and under. Now, the nonprofit found that less affluent youngsters spend nearly 3.5 hours daily watching TV and using devices like smartphones. By comparison, kids in higher income homes spend just under 2 hours on such activities. Now, despite this, a majority of parents overall said their children's use of digital media helps boost learning and creativity.
Minnesota's Economic Development Commissioner says the proposal for Amazon's second headquarters highlights the state's strongest assets. Here's part of the pitch. Minnesota has a talented and diverse workforce, robust public and private education system, strong transportation systems, and excellent overall quality of life. The state spent 6 weeks working on the proposal. We don't know the details of it. Amazon says it will invest more than $5 billion for construction and employ up to 50,000 people for the new headquarters.